This is Dusty Vinyl Radio.
Alleyway Echoes. Listen to the walls talk. Tear trumpet echoing down the alleyway, surviving through the madness of another day. Snapping snare drum hitting real hard, guarding over the block like a night guard. Low baritone voice, calm and slow, watching how the dark midnight currents flow. Vinyl crackle, humming on the dusty track, bringing the authentic 90s boom back. Every single stanza got a heavy weight, early morning grind to the evening late. Alleyway echoes, dark street sound, echoing deep through the underground. Heavy sub bass, knocking real deep, watching over the block while the weak ones sleep. Graffiti on the wall from 90s time, crafting every paragraph and every line. Gravelly delivery, precise and clear, navigating smooth through another year. No corporate polish, just the raw texture, putting all the fake ones under pressure. Keep your eyes sharp, keep your mind alert, getting your hands dirty in the street dirt. Alleyway echoes, dark street sound, echoing deep through the underground. Heavy sub bass, knocking real deep, watching over the block while the weak ones sleep. Listen to the walls talk. Listen to the walls talk. Alleyway echoes. Corridors known, reflections in the alley. Walking down a corridor of glass and stone, looking at reflections that I've always known. Cheery violin looping in my head, thinking about the heavy words my OG said. Hard hitting snare drum snapping real tight, standing like a shadow in the pale moonlight. Deep baritone voice calm and clear, navigating smooth through the street fear. No fake fronts look me in the eye, truth stays standing while illusions die. Corridor of stone, dark city street, reflecting every truth in the boom bap beat. Hold your head steady, look straight ahead, walking on the path where the solid tread. Every street corner got a mirror view, showing what the dark struggle brought us through. Gravelly delivery, heavy and slow, watching how the psychological rivers flow. No commercial fluff, just a raw dark mind, leaving all the petty street drama behind. Heavy sub bass shaking up the floor, this is what we stepped on the pavement for. Corridor of stone, dark city street, reflecting every truth in the boom bap beat. Hold your head steady, look straight ahead, walking on the path where the solid tread. Corridor of stone. Know yourself.
Blind alley walk, find a way out.
Trapped in a blind alley, nowhere to turn. Lessons of the street life that you gotta learn. Dark eerie trumpet blowing in the night, standing on the curb in the dim street light. Crack snare drum snapping out the frame, playing for honor in the underground game. Low baritone voice, relaxed and calm, carrying the street code like a psalm. No dead ends for a mind that's sharp, playing street rhythms on the iron harp. In the blind alley, looking for the light, standing real solid in the dark night. Heavy sub bass knocking down low, tales from the place where the concrete grows. Gravely delivery heavy and slow, watching how the midnight currents flow. Every brick wall is a challenge set. Best believe the real ones ain't finished yet. Keep your chin up high, keep your posture straight. Stepping through the heavy dark iron gate. Original sound straight out of the dark, leaving on the asphalt a permanent mark. In the blind alley, looking for the light, standing real solid in the dark night. Heavy sub bass knocking down low, tales from the place where the concrete grows.
Never trap.
Stained brick walls full of old street stain, weathered by the decades of the winter rain. Brass stabs dark, echoing real loud, standing out clear from the commercial crowd. Deep baritone voice cutting through the fog, walking through the alley like a battle dog. Snare hitting crisp with a raw metallic crack. Got the authentic 90s boom bap right back. No fake pretenders, look me in the eye. Truth stays standing while the cheap lies die. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Heavy sub bass, solid to the bone, built from the concrete, carved out of stone. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Walking down a block in a heavy leather coat, writing street wisdom in a dark notebook. Upright sub bass vibrating the floor. This is what we step through the iron door. Gravelly delivery, confident and chill, standing real solid on the street hill. Never sell your honor for a fast dime, staying timeless through the shift of time. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Stained brick, holding all the memories tight, guarding over the alley in the dark midnight. Stained brick, unshakable.
Cracked asphalt. Hippie for change. Check the frequency. Check the frequency.
Cracked asphalt breaking under heavy boots, deeply connected to the East Coast roots. Aggressive MPC drum loop knocking out the frame. Never compromise for commercial game. Shallow loop dark spinning eerie and slow. Gravelly baritone with a steady pace flow. Standing on the corner where the cold wind blows. That's how the underground poetry goes. Count every footstep, measure every block. Solid as the granite on the city sea dock. No shortcuts taken, paid the heavy price. Living in the raw urban paradise. Cracked asphalt, dark city street. Heartbeat pumping to the hard snare beat. Heavyweight flow from the dark avenue. Staying true to the code and the real ones knew. Sirens in the distance echoing real far. Writing down my life under one single star. Snapping hard snare, hitting like a physical blow. Watching how the dark street rivers flow. Never look back when the storm clouds gather. Actions on the pavement are the only things that matter. Gritty raw texture, dusty vinyl needle drop. Legend of the underground, they're never gonna stop. Cracked asphalt, dark city street. Heartbeat pumping to the hard snare beat. Heavyweight flow from the dark avenue, staying true to the code and the real ones knew. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. And the brick street connection.
Barbed wire fence around the vacant lot. Standing on the brick where the sun hits hot. Dark guitar lick looping in the back. Heavy boom bap knock on a dusty track. Low baritone voice, steady and slow. Riding through the city where the cold winds blow. Snap and snare drum, hitting real hard. Guarding over the hood like a night guard. No fake tales, just a raw street wire. Keeping my ambition burning like a fire.
Between the wire and the heavy brick, building up the legacy real quick. Heavy sub bass vibrating the floor. This is what we stepped on the pavement.
Messages sent through the neighborhood line. Reading every subtle little street sign. Gravelly flow, confident and clean. Realest street vision that you ever seen. Never compromise, never lose your heart. Crafting street hip-hop like a piece of art. Keep your eyes sharp, keep your hands real tough. Surviving when the ocean water gets real rough.
Between the wire and the heavy brick, building up the legacy real quick. Heavy sub bass vibrating the floor. This is what we stepped on the pavement for.
YM brick. Solid. Go on.
Ghost of 94. Yeah. Golden era rules. Walking through the neighborhood feeling like a ghost. Thinking about the times that I missed the most. Nostalgic Grove P&O playing soft and clear. 94 energy in my vein right here. Dusty MPC snare snapping real clean. Realest street culture that you ever seen. Made a June delivery, relaxed and deep. Promises of honor that I gotta keep. Never sold out for a quick fast dime. Staying timeless through the shift of time. Ghost of 94, living in the sound, deeply rooted down in the underground. Golden era spirit that will never die, underneath the heavy dark city sky. Ghost of 94. Yeah. Old cassette tapes playing in the deck. Heavy street wisdom that demands respect. Gravelly flow, confident and slow. Watching how the golden era rivers flow. No modern auto-tune, just raw throat. Writing down street wisdom on a note. Keep your head up high, keep your soul intact. That's the ghost of 94 fact. A spirit that will never die, underneath the head.
dusty vinyl.
Concrete Cathedral, street sanctuary.
Stained glass windows of the city block. Kiri pipe organ looping over rock. Crack snare drum hitting like a bell. Stories from the block that we live to tell. Knowledge on delivery, deep and serene. Realest street cathedral that you ever seen. No fake preaching, just a raw street psalm. Standing in the storm, real steady and calm. Keep your soul pure, keep your vision clear. Living out the street life year after year. In the concrete cathedral, late at night. Guided by the neon and the moonlight. Heavy sub bass knocking through the floor. This is what we step through the iron door. Pavement is the altar where we pay our dues. Walking through the city in our worn out shoes. Gravelly delivery, heavy and slow. Watching how the spiritual currents flow. No corporate church, just the dark alleyway. Living for the hustle of another day. Heavyweight poetry written on the wall. Standing like a sanctuary, tall and small. In the concrete cathedral, late at night. Guided by the neon and the moonlight. Heavy sub bass knocking through the floor. This is what we step through the iron door. Concrete cathedral.
Iron and concrete. Iron and concrete. Iron and concrete. Built to withstand.
Iron in the soul, concrete underneath. Walking through the city with a quadrant of teeth. Cello stabs dark, looping real precise. Living on the edge of the street, winter ice. Crack snare drum cracking through the cold night sky. Asking all the dark, heavy questions why. Deep baritone voice, relaxed and firm. Living out the street life, long distance term. No weak links in the chain that we hold. Realest street stories that were ever told.
Iron and concrete, heavy street code. Walking down the long and dusty road. Keep your chin up and your shoulders square. Hardcore realness in the midnight air.
Dusty vinyl spinning on the SP12. Deep into the archives of the mind we delve. Gravelly flow, solid as a brick. Never getting fooled by a fake trick. Sub bass heavy, make the windows shake. Avoiding all the traps that the snakes make. Stand like a fortress when the storm winds blow. Taking the realness everywhere we go.
Iron and concrete, heavy street code. Walking down the long and dusty road. Keep your chin up and your shoulders square. Hardcore realness in the midnight air.
Iron and concrete. Iron and concrete. What? Iron and concrete.
Brass horn, hard-earned respect.
Tarnished brass, shining in the dim light. Living through the struggle of another night. Dark horn stabs, echoing real loud. standing out clear from the average crowd. Hard snapping snare drum, knocking out the frame, staying true and loyal to the golden game. Deep baritone voice, heavy and precise, never pay for the same mistake twice. No modern plastic, just pure brass horn. This is where the real street style was born. Tarnished brass, solid through the years, surviving through the laughter and the street tears. Heavyweight rhythm, raw to the core. This is what the golden era stood for. Tarnished brass, solid through the years, surviving through the laughter and the street tears. Heavyweight rhythm, raw to the core. This is what the golden era stood for. Old school mentality, modern street vision, executing every single move with precision. Gravelly delivery, relaxed and deep. Promises of honor that I gotta keep. Heavy sub bass, shaking up the ground. Best believe we got the realest street sound. Never back down, stand like a tower, reclaiming the real hip-hop power. Tarnished brass, solid through the years, surviving through the laughter and the street tears. Heavyweight rhythm, raw to the core. This is what the golden era stood for. Tarnished brass, solid through the years, surviving through the laughter and the street tears. Heavyweight rhythm, raw to the core. This is what the golden era stood for.
Tarnished brass, unpolished.
Over heavy vinyl hits. Yeah. 12-bit grip. That SP 1200 sound. Watch it.
Chop the vinyl record, find the perfect break. Every single drum loop is a soul I awake. Jazzy double bass walking down a dark street, while the crisp snare gives a heavy metal beat. No auto-tune polish, keep the frequency low. That's the exact formula to make the crowd blow. Sitting in the lab with the headphones tight, blessing in the MPC until the morning light. SP 1200 disciple locked in the groove, making all the true heads in the back row move. Keep it dusty, keep it deep, keep it absolute real. That's the only language that the golden era feel. Flipping the samples like a chemist in the dark, leaving a permanent, beautiful mark. They want the modern trap, they want the synthetic sound, but I'm digging deep, keeping my roots in the ground. Feel the crunch of the kick, the snap of the stick. This is Stardio magic, a legendary trick.
Vendetta Code. Principles first.
Code of the streets written deep in stone. Walking through the valley of the dark alone. Aggressive dark piano, hitting real precise. Never pay the same street debt twice. Deep baritone with a steady pace flow. Heavyweight mind where the dark thoughts grow. Hides a snare drum, snapping out the box. Solid as the granite on the harbor locks. Vendetta Code, keeping your words sacred. Navigating smooth through the street hatred. This is the Vendetta Code we keep. Watching over the block while the city sleep. Heavy street rhythm, solid to the bone. Built from the concrete made of stone.
Rappers talk loud, but they got no spine. We bring the realness every single line. Gravelly delivery, heavy and calm. Carrying the street code like a holy song. No fake posturing, no cheap tricks. Building up the legacy, brick by brick. Stand like a wall when the storm clouds gather. Actions on the street are the only things that matter. This is the Vendetta Code we keep. Watching over the block while the city sleep. Heavy street rhythm, solid to the bone. Built from the concrete made of stone.
Vendetta Code.
Respect.
Queensboro midnight. Check the frequency.
Midnight on the block and the temperature drops. Eyes on the lookout for the undercooked cops. Scary scent loop whistling in the dark, leaving on the pavement an indelible mark. Deep baritone voice with a heavy weight, walking real quiet through the iron gate. Crack snare drum snapping real loud, standing out clear from the average crowd. Smoky basements where the real ones write. Iron mic warm in the cold urban night. Baritone cut through the air. Gritty street poetry, raw and sincere. Gravelly flow over dusty drum loop. Solid on the block with the loyal group. Action speaks louder than a million words. Flying higher than the city birds. City never sleeps, just rolls in its sleep. Promises we make are the promises we keep. Cold harbor nights. Water frozen over. Freezing cold wind coming off the bay. Hustling on the harbor at the end of the day. Dark piano chords echoing in the mist. Another cold chapter on the bucket list. Sharp snare snapping through the freezing air. Gravelly delivery, raw and sincere. Deep baritone voice, solid and still. Tales from the waterfront that remain real. No half-stepping when the temperature drops. Moving real quiet past the neighborhood cops.
Cold harbor nights, freezing on the pier. Moving with precision, without any fear. Heavy sub-bass, knocking real deep. Guarding over the promises we gotta keep.
Snow falling light on the asphalt street. Rhythm of the hustle to the boom bap beat. Hands in my pocket, coat pulled tight. Riding through the city in the dark midnight. Dusty MPC drums knock real clean. Realest street culture that you ever seen. Keep your head focused, never lose your grip. Tight on the wheel as the heavy days slip.
Cold harbor nights, freezing on the pier. Moving with precision, without any fear. Heavy sub-bass, knocking real deep. Guarding over the promises we gotta keep. Stay warm.
Eerie trumpet sample lead. Listing fillet. Dusty vinyl crackle fills the space. Trust nobody. Even the shadows are talking to the federal agents. Sylvester, look. Whispers in the dark hallway, footsteps on the stairs. Everybody's looking for an exit from their nightmares. Got the eerie trumpet sample looping slow and cold. Best redemptive tragedy that's ever been told. Dusty vinyl crackle matching up the paranoid mood. Think about the associate who turned out be a snitch dude. His rich school narrative flow, cutting through the smoke, analyzing every single fake promise that he spoke. They tap the telephones, they monitor the gate, trying to construct a heavy federal case against the sovereign giant of the independent camp. Stamped with the approval of the Earl to champ. We don't do no talking on the electronic line, keeping all the calculations inside the mind. Every single step is a chess move in the night, moving through the matrix, looking for the light.
Inside the informant shadow, paranoia is real. Watching how the closest friends make a legal deal to save their own skin from the industrial cage, writing down betrayal on the historical page. I check the rearview mirror, see the black sedan cruise. We playing a dangerous game where we got everything to lose. Got the dramatic cadence sharpening the focus deep, while the rest of the administrative city's asleep. They wanna see the collective falling down in the trap, erasing our signature from the hip-hop map. But the mental state is tactical, the circle is tight. We prepared for the winter, prepared for the fight. So let the trumpet play out, it's using the melody. We overcoming every single administrative tragedy. No retreat in my posture, solid as a stone wall. Watching how the house of cards completely fall. This is the final report from the frontline space, putting absolute truth back in its proper place. Inside the informant shadow, paranoia is real. Watching how the closest friends make a legal deal to save their own skin from the industrial cage, writing down betrayal on the historical page.
Yeah. Informant shadow. Keep your circle small, baby. Dusty vinyl radio. 90 cinematic suspense.
Where the train line runs, underneath the noise of the city guns. Dark basin vibrating the rail, every single rhyme like a rusty nail. Hard hitting snare drum snapping real crisp, moving through the tunnel like a dark mist. Leodore delivery relaxed and low, watching how the iron train wheels go. Graffiti on the wall from 94, hardcore boom bap to the very core. Subway grime, underground sound, deep beneath the pavement of the city ground. Heavyweight flow on the iron rail, real street stories that will never fail. Down line, down line, down line, down line. Metal wheels screeching on the iron track, got the golden era rhythm right back. Gravelly voice over heavy kick drum, waiting for the glory days to come. No commercial polish, just a raw texture, putting all the fake ones under pressure. Subway hustle from the bottom floor, this is what we came to the city for. Subway grime, underground sound, deep beneath the pavement of the city ground. Heavyweight flow on the iron rail, real street stories that Rusted iron gate. We don't break.
Rust on the gate, iron in the soul. Taking back the street life, taking full control. Dark piano chords hitting real dark, leaving on the pavement an indelible mark. Metallic snare snapping through the freezing air. Gravelly delivery, raw and sincere. Aerial voice, relaxed and firm. Living through the pressure of a long term. No shiny chains needed to prove my worth. Solid as the granite in the dark, cold earth. Rust and iron, built from the street. Standing real solid to the boom bap beat. Heavyweight mind and a heavy chest, putting all the street codes to the test. Old industrial zone where the factories died. Walking through the alley with my crew beside. Every rusty pipe got a story saved. Walking on the roads that the elders paved. No quick shortcuts to the real respect. Everything we write got a deep effect. Heavy sub bass vibrating the block. Solid as a mountain, steady as a rock. Rust and iron, built from the street. Standing real solid to the boom bap beat. Heavyweight mind and a heavy chest, putting all the street codes to the test. Rust and iron, built to mine. Rust and iron, built the last, baby, built the last, baby, built the last. Built the last. Looking out the project window, 14th floor view. Yeah, staring out the window from the 14th floor. Listening to wind through the hallway door. Cherub folk playing melody, olive and slow. Watching how the yellow street lamps glow. Crack snare drum hitting real precise. Living on the edge of the winter ice. Knowledge own voice gravelly and deep. Guarding all the memories that we gotta keep. Elevator broken, taking down the stairs. Carrying the weight of a million cares. Project window, looking at the sky. Asking all the dark, heavy questions, why? Heavy sub bass, knocking down low. Tales from the place where the real ones grow. Sirens in the distance singing lullabies. Looking at the world through mature dark eyes. Gravelly delivery, relaxed and calm. Carrying the street code like a holy psalm. No fake frontin', no shiny disguise. Truth stays clear when you look in my eyes. Keep your family safe, keep your brothers close. Remembering the ones that we love the most. Project window, looking at the sky. Asking all the dark, heavy questions, why? Heavy sub bass, knocking down low. Tales from the place where the real ones grow. Project window, looking at the sky. Asking all the dark, heavy questions, why? Heavy sub bass, knocking down low. Tales from the place where the real ones grow. Project window, good night.
Yeah, 88th Street, after midnight. Steam from the sewer, shadows on the wall. Listen, yeah. Midnight strikes on 88th, neon flickering low. Rain on the pavement, watching the yellow cabs go. Heavy wool coat zipped up to my chin, counting every single battle that I fought within. Gritty snare cracking like a branch in the cold. Stories of the borough that were never told. Iron mic in hand, writing lines in the dark. Leaving on the asphalt an indelible mark. Deep baritone flow, moving slow and precise. Walking through the city on a thin sheet of ice. Got the SB 1200 driving rhythm in my chest. Putting all the street poets to the final test. Night on 88th where the dark shadows creep. Watching over the block while the city is asleep. Heavy boom bap knock raw to the core. This is what the East Coast underground is for. Street lights dim out, halogen turns blue. Staying strictly loyal to the underground crew. No fake front and no shiny plastic chain. Just a raw street poetry navigating pain. Dark piano loop playing monochords deep. Promises of honor that I'm bound to keep. Gravelly delivery, calm and controlled. Watching how the cold city chapters unfold. Night on 88th where the dark shadows creep. Watching over the block while the city is asleep. Heavy boom bap knock raw to the core. This is what the East Coast underground is for.
Night sewer steam, rising high, cold city nights.
Steam rising up from the iron street grate. Hustling real hard till the hour gets late. Roach piano playing soft, mellow and deep. Watching over secrets that the borough keep. Dusty MPC snare snapping hard and clean. Realest street vision that you ever seen. Narrate's old voice with a calm steady rhythm. Living by the code and the old school wisdom. Cold hands pulled inside a thick wool sleeve. Believing in the things that the real heads believe. Midnight sewer steam in the cold night air. Real street poetry, raw sincere. Heavy sub bass knocking down the avenue. Taking all the realness straight to you. Street lamps reflection in a puddle of rain. Turning every setback to a long-term gain. Gravity flow over heavy kick drum. Waiting for the bright golden morning to come. No flashy gimmicks, just a raw dark mind. Leaving all the petty street noise behind. Keep your eyes sharp and your posture straight. Walking real quiet through the dark iron gate. Midnight sewer steam in the cold night air. Real street poetry, raw sincere. Heavy sub bass knocking down the avenue. Taking all the realness straight to you. Sewer steam, late night vibe. Dusty vinyl crackle and needle drop. Yeah. 12 a.m. in the underground. Dusty vinyl radio. Turn it up.
Yeah. Lay back, deep baritone flow. Writing rhymes in the dark where the static breathes. Dropping heavy head nodders underneath the sleeve. No digital glitter, just a raw machine punch. Eating fake rappers for my midday lunch. Check MPC, looping out the dusty soul. Keep the pocket tight, that's the ultimate goal. From the concrete block to the late night stream. Living inside of a golden era dream.
This is the midnight code, keeping it raw. Finest hip-hop that the underground saw. Feel the needle skip, let the bassline roll. Pure analog music taking back control.
Walking through the shadows where the real heads stay. No commercial radio can dictate the way. Got the crate digger, fingers dusty from the bin. Every single bar is an authentic sin. Spitting pure truth on a high fidelity track. We taking the culture right back to the wax. Need to live, stay true.